Good morning! We are here on our last Disney day and we are heading into Magic Kingdom right now. We're going to go ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure for the first time, go get some snacks, and make the most of our last Disney day. So we had just about a half of a day to spend inside Magic Kingdom, and I actually woke up this morning and I got the virtual queue for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. This would be the first time for all of us riding it, and I was just really fingers crossed that we got to the number that we received in the morning at the virtual queue before we had to leave the park to get to the airport. It luckily, spoiler alert, ended up working out. We ended up being number, I believe it was 43, so we had plenty of time to grab a snack, to walk to the back of the park, and then go over towards the Tiana's Bayou Adventure area to just kind of hang out in the store while they called 41 and 42, and we were waiting for our number to get called. So it actually ended up working out, and we were able to spend basically until about 2 p.m. in the park that day. It was still really hot outside, so we definitely still had our personal fans and all of our cooling supplies with us. But since we had just a few minutes, we wanted to take a moment and look in the Critter Co-op and look at all the merchandise that they had in there. It was really fun looking around. They of course had a ton of Tiana's Bayou merchandise. They had Tiana merchandise like princess dresses and these lounge fly bags and these ears. And there was also a lot of food items as well too, which is really neat. They had hot sauce and popcorn and all kinds of different things. So I thought it was really neat to kind of see all the different variety of merchandise that we hadn't seen yet as well too. And then when we were done looking in here, it was actually time for our number to be called to head over to the ride. You can see after we arrived, there was a short line that we had to wait in. It was mainly inside. There was just this small bit outside that we had to wait outside before we could get inside and out of the sun. But once we were inside, it's fairly comfortable, and there was a ton of different displays to look at. So we really enjoyed this queue, just kind of looking at all the different things they had outside, like this giant mural and the older car. And then on the inside, they had a number of different areas of theoretically a general store and different areas in Tiana's house. So it was fun to walk through there. I would say total time that we waited was between 30 and 45 minutes to get through the whole line after our virtual number was called. And so it wasn't too awful long of a wait, and I was glad the majority of it was indoors. But then once we got through the line and all the way down to where the loading area was, it was our turn to ride. This is not the big one. We're gonna go on to a little kind of river. Good job, everyone. You were right. Yeah, that's where we're going down. We're gonna do that.
We're sure that's safe. Yes.
Look at all these beautiful faces. Let's join loose up ahead and find some musicians for our party. We're going to the clouds.
You guys can see the castle from over here too.
Oh no, I know where we are. I saw it.
Ready? There it was. There it was.
That wasn't it.
Woo! I mean the getting wet.
Oh no, I've already got wet. I got wet on the second one.
Mine too.
Tiana wasn't kidding, y'all. This Zydeco band she found can play. Hallelujah!
It was such a fun ride. I loved it. The music was really great, and the little critters were so cute. It was such a just good time. I didn't remember that had so many drops in it. Every time we go to a drop, I was like, oh, we're dropping again. So we had a good time. We're gonna head over and grab lunch, and we have a couple more hours left before we have to head to the airport.
It was really fun. My favorite part was that huge drop.
Yeah.
And like literally, I tried to put my hand up, but I wasn't able to get all the way up, and it pushed it back down.
Tiana throws a great party, doesn't she?
That drop right there.
Since we were back in Frontierland, we just went ahead and stayed there for lunch, and I grabbed some of the beignets from the quick service that's right next to the ride. And then we also put in a mobile order to go to Pecos to get some tacos and nachos and just some yummy lunch things over there. After that, we had planned to do one more thing that we had never done at Disney World. And if you have already guessed it by the direction we are heading, we had never gone over to Tom Sawyer Island. I cannot tell you why, other than just we never made it over there. So we made a point this time to go over and get on the boat to go to Tom Sawyer Island. It was a really nice, relaxing time to go over there, and it's just a nice, quiet little area to go hang out. You could even do a picnic lunch over there, and it was a really neat time. The kids got to explore, so come along with us as we go to Tom Sawyer Island, literally an entire area at Disney World inside Magic Kingdom that we had never gone to in all of our trips here. And if you have kids that are kind of in like that 6 to 14 range, I feel like this is right up their alley because there's all kinds of different areas that you can walk through and explore. There's caves and secret tunnels and lookouts and just kinds of all different things that kids love to explore. So it was really neat just taking some time and taking it all in, stopping and taking a break in the shade. And it was just a really nice, lovely, quiet little area that's right in the middle of Magic Kingdom. You can see that there's a fun rope and barrel bridge that Natalie was going over, and there in the background is the Haunted Mansion. So you're just right in the middle of everything here, and it just feels like you're kind of in the middle of the woods. It's really, really neat. So after we made sure we had explored all the different parts of the island, it was time to sadly head out of Magic Kingdom. We had to head over to MCO Airport to catch our flight that evening, and it was time to go collect all of our luggage back from Beach Club Resort and head to the Mears Connect bus that was going to be picking us up at the resort. But this was a really neat way to spend the